That was my last one.
No smoking. Do you want to blow us all to hell?
Friedrich.
Thanks. Right, cards down. 18.
19.
19.
21.
How in the... God damn it.
What's that, 3 wins in a row now?
Oh, shut up.
Don't be a sore loser.
You're a bastard.
Because I'm good at cards.
No, because you're good at cheating at cards. Neither of you noticed the aces in his pocket.
Friedrich. Now come on, I have to play dirty just to beat Raimond here.
Why do you think I let you win? Somebody's got to teach the bastard a lesson. Anything yet, Lanz?
No, the fog is too thick, sir.
Keep at it.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Evie. He's too young for this. What is he, 16?
18. Some cadets are even younger than that.
He's barely an adult.
Oh, he'll do fine.
Someone will have to watch over him.
I'll do it. Volunteering for babysitting duty. Brave choice.
He's not a child. Besides, babies can't fight wars, can they?
I'm sure if they could, we'd find a way to deploy them.
He's almost as young as my boy.
At least it's not our wives.
You have a wife?
Yes. My Clara. She's back home in Berlin.
She's a beauty.
Yes, she is. Will I get back to us soon, right, Captain?
Of course. Admiral's orders rolled in this morning of a ship sighted in our quadrant. Sink her and back to the homeland we go.
Sounds easy enough.
We'll see. Charles, check the radio, will you?
Yes, sir.
1:15 p.m. Thick fog and sunshine. Should clear up within the hour. And so the march continues. Waiting on the highs of Queenstown doesn't seem worth it.
And so the march continues.
I didn't know you were a poet.
Have you not read the rest of his logs? It's all he writes. It's quite dramatic.
Highly recommended.
It's at least 3 stars.
Only 3?
All the drowning sailors make it quite a depressing slog sometimes.
Didn't like my descriptions of them then.
Remind me of the bit with your oil tanker? What was it again?
Here we are. Only after further hits does the ship stop and clear the lifeboats. 1 boat fills up while it is moving. 3 others, fully loaded, slowly clear the ship. The lost sailors struggle, smothered by the oil that coated them and the water. The engines blew, the oil set alight. The fire spread quickly, chasing the sailors down. The other boats could do nothing but watch as they slowly rowed away.
That was it.
That's certainly dramatic. Maybe you can turn it into a memoir after the war.
If it ever ends.
You don't think it will?
Who knows? I'm sure we'll blow each other to hell before then. But as long as I get out of this tub alive, I'll be happy.
Tub? Don't disrespect her like that. Have some decency for the lady.
What else are we meant to call her?
Steffi?
Steffi.
What? It starts with an S. SMU20. Well, if you don't like it, you can think of something. God.
Eat up. Anything yet?
No, Captain.
I'm sure there'll be something soon.
The 2 ships yesterday, not enough.
Well, we still have 2 torpedoes left. Might as well use them before we have to turn back.
There's only so much fuel we can keep burning, Captain.
We'll be lighter with less payload. The quicker you are, the quicker we'll head home.
Still means we have to find that ship.
We will. It'll be hard to miss her.
Oh?
She's a liner.
Ah.
ship is, it doesn't seem to be anywhere near us. Another round?
No. Deal me out.
Afraid to lose your earnings?
If you are going to gamble, at least do it elsewhere so I can pretend I didn't see anything.
But sir,
No gambling, Friedrich.
of money.
Of anything. And don't even think about trying to use lemons again.
Never even crossed my mind.
Hey,
Got something?
propellers.
Baron?
110 degrees. Very weak, but we can intercept her if we move fast.
Keep listening. Let me know if it changes. Lanz! Check the starboard side!
Raimond,
What?
think we'll catch up or not?
What? No, I'm not betting with you.
Come on, 2 cigarettes, yes or no?
No. Absolutely not.
4,
No.
8.
Fine. No chance in hell. Not the little fuel we have left.
I'm gonna have a full pack by the end of this.
I wouldn't be so sure. Charles said it's only weak.
The captain will have us on electric engines soon. Steffi's pretty fast.
Not fast enough. Not without burning half our fuel. I reckon she'll slip right by us.
You certain?
When am I not?
What did I just say? Focus! Get me measurements and bearings for the next hour.
Yes, sir.
All good?
When am I not?
Does he have to leave them everywhere? Any guesses to how near that ship is? Friedrich's betting we'll catch up to us soon. I doubt it'll be within the hour, unless this fog clears up. Might as well join in. They're always wrong anyway.
No, not my thing.
Fair enough. We have to wait to get a bit closer anyway, even if Lanz does spot something. Not much more you can do than make sure no one loses their nerve, eh? They messaged this morning to warn us. The Admiral thinks it's the Lusitania. She should be in this quadrant, and coincidences like that don't happen often. Do you reckon they'll survive long in these waters?
Captain, I should give Friedrich his card back. Get Davidson.
Alarm! Alarm! Caesar sighted! Slip deck guns! Alarm! Clear the upper deck! Dive! Dive now! Diving station! Was it her?
Too large of a shadow to be anything else.
But are you certain?
Yes, sir.
Even with the fog?
Even with the fog, sir.
Did she spot us?
No, I don't think so. I barely saw her. There's no way to shore us.
Good. That's good. Raimond!
Clear the air release vents. Ready?
5, clear!
3, both tanks.
1!
All vents clear.
Blood!
All hands forward.
Blow submersion cells, both hydroplanes, up!
Boats in balance. Clear the exhaust vents.
Friedrich, dive to periscope depth.
Yes, sir!
Lights! Got her!
The Lusitania.
Not sure. Hold this exact depth. Raimond, half speed, both engines. Periscope won't stop shaking.
I forgot how quiet it gets. You're still surprised. No.
Silence, please.
Sorry, Captain.
She's back in sight.
How close?
A couple of miles off. Within reach. 2 masts. Steamer, passenger, not merchant. No stern flag. As if that would dissuade us. Clearly British made. Possibly running at 20 nautical miles. Is anyone noting us down? Maybe 40,000 tons?
40,000.
Estimated 700 feet long. 4 black funnels. That enough?
Should be. Once, check the book.
Friedrich, take over. Is she a smell? What is she?
4 funnels black. That can't be right. The Lusitania's funnels are red.
They could have painted her
For what reason?
to hide her from us.
She's a 𝗬𝗏𝗀𝗃, right? Same as the Titanic.
Yeah, she is.
Maybe this one can avoid icebergs better.
I don't think she needs to be scared of icebergs.
Is she a steamer?
And a passenger liner.
Passenger.
To the starboard bow, 4 chimneys and 2 masts of a steamer were visible. Ship identified as a rough passenger steamer.
It's almost a shame. She's a beauty.
Well, she won't be for long. Shall we?
At least we're not on the front getting gas.
That's the spirit. And so the march continues. For the Kaiser, God, and the fatherland. Right, to your battle stations. Raimond, full speed ahead, both engines. Friedrich, get me measurements, bearings, and distance. If you change course, notify me immediately. Charles, order the torpedo room to raid the fishes. And Lanz, stay out of the fucking way. Charles, what did the torpedo room say? Charles?
Ask Raimond to check.
Raimond is busy. I ordered you.
No.
No?
I never asked.
Charles, what is the meaning of this? Steady, soldier. Explain yourself.
I won't take part in this.
In what?
In murder.
Murder? No one's murdering anyone. Raimond? Charles, report now. That's an order.
The Lusitania's a passenger.
What of it?
That's murder, Captain.
Get it together, Vogel. We've done this dozens of times before. We sunk 2 ships yesterday.
Merchant ships.
What's the difference?
The Lusitania's a passenger. There's civilians on board, right? We choose to fight the merchants the same as we choose that, but those passengers haven't.
That's not for us to decide. The Admiral gave us orders. I intend to see them through. She's carrying munitions, shells, possibly even troops. The civilians will get caught in the crossfire, but it can't be helped. We must think of our troops on the front dying from shells, gas, God knows what else. But we are helping them by destroying the Allied supplies. That is why we are here. That is our duty.
People and supplies are very different. Don't think about it. That's all we all do.
So he should do the same. We'll just ignore it. There's no honour in that.
There's no honour in war.
There can be.
There used to be. Captain, we've done enough. We should save the missiles for our journey back. There'll be others. We don't know who we'll run into. You know they've started chasing us back to port. It's only smart to keep as many torpedoes on board as we can.
And if we return with 2, 3 torpedoes left, we'll be reported for insubordination.
We've sunk 3 ships in the past 2 days. They won't report us, right, Captain?
You're asking me to lie to High Command?
No.
To disobey direct orders from the Admiral himself. That's worth a court-martial. Is that truly where you want to make your stand?
No.
Get back to your stations now. Forget this ever happened. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Captain!
Charles, I advise you to stop speaking. Return to your stations. All of you.
Look at me! Look at me! What the hell are you doing? I snap out of it! Fucking hell! Shut up before you get yourself shot.
Lanz is watching.
I can't save you if you pull a stunt like that again. Shut up and stay that way. What did I just say? He gave you your one chance. Don't waste it. Look, we'll be home within the week. One last ship and then it's easy coasting. You can last till then. Do you believe what Walther said? That propaganda? Of course not. But he's not wrong. We have our orders. Yes. I'm being serious. Don't start picking fights for the hell of it. Just don't. I won't. Good. I'll get back to your radio. And keep your head down. He's an idiot.
Will we go?
Court-martialed? Possibly.
Oh, God.
It's Charles's decision. If he wants to be a fucking martyr, no one can stop him.
But the captain wouldn't do that, right?
No, he wouldn't.
You can't do anything.
Not unless you don't want to join him. I'll get back to work.
I don't know if I can.
We have to.
Charles, I need bearings.
280 degrees northwest. Still very far away.
Good man.
How are you so calm?
We're soldiers. This is what we train to do.
You're able to make these hard decisions. Brutal, bloody ones. You seem to do it all so easily.
Because I know the cost.
Yet you do it. No matter what.
Somebody has to. It's my burden.
And your duty. Duty's meant to be honourable. You're told this would be honourable.
We were lied to. Fight and die as a hero or live as a coward. It's no choice because it's not supposed to be. We don't get to choose.
There's always a choice.
Not for us.
So everything's already decided.
Isn't that the same with your religion? All those rules and commandments.
Yes, and a fairly important one is thou shalt not murder.
We've been over this before. Why turn to your morals now? A pacifist has no place here.
I'm not.
Then you're just a coward. We have a duty, Charles. It's not to your God.
You would kill them.
Oh, for our comrades, yes, it's us or them. We have to.
We don't have to do anything, we have a choice.
Why? Why do all this?
I'm a good man.
There are no good men here. Only survivors. There's 40 men on this boat, but you would choose strangers' lives over your comrades. One more ship down is another city saved. More shells at the bottom of the ocean as our troops can't be bombarded with. Thousands of our lives, German lives, saved. This is war. Dead and blooded, yes, guilt. That's what you signed up for. You should have understood that it means you'll actually have to get your hands dirty with something other than engine grease. You want to keep your hands clean? Well, your morals, your religion, are too high a price to pay. You're lucky you're still needed. On the front, you would have been shot first. Firing squad, no questions asked. Don't make me be the one to shoot you. Try not to. In the end, you might be right. But now, it doesn't matter. We make the hard decisions. We move on. We have to, or we'll end up dead.
You're condemning every person on that ship to certain death.
They're a liner, Charles. They have lifeboats.
That's not the point!
Then what is?
It's civilians, Captain. Women. Children.
And it can't be helped. There's always casualties.
Not like this.
That's enough! Charles, return to your station. That's an order.
Captain, please.
Are you aware of what you were doing?
I'm of a perfectly sound mind.
Yes. That's what I'm afraid of. You have a decision. return to your post, resume your duties, and this will be off the book completely. Or go to your cabin and stay there, out of the way, and Lanz will take on your duties.
So I can take part or stand aside and listen to them die anyway.
You have your decision. Make it.
I'm missing an option, Captain.
You know what it is. Why make me say it? Or I will have to court-martial you. Dishonourable discharge effective immediately. Happy?
Not quite.
Why are you...
Say it.
I'm not going to do that. Why should I even consider it?
Aren't you? Better men than me have died for a lot less. I'm sure any other captain would have done it by now. Following orders. Why are you so different?
All this over one torpedo, one ship.
And thousands of
It
lives!
won't change anything, so why must we play this game?
It's not a game! I must know all my choices. We all must know our choices. Do you think Lanz knows what a court-martial is? They don't tell you that in training. That one slip or one refusal of an order, any disobedience is dealt with by a bullet to the head.
What?
So I didn't know.
Captain, Charles, we don't have time for this. I see. You disobey my orders and now you attempt to what? Sabotage us?
I've done nothing of the sort. All I'm doing is the right thing. I stand by that.
Will the Kaiser agree? I thought not. Try to make you understand. If you won't make your decision, I'll make it for you.
Captain, we're only a few miles off.
This will take just a moment. Charles, if you will.
No, wait, I don't want
Then what do you want? To become a martyr? To die on the moral high ground?
We shouldn't even be arguing about this.
Calm down, Captain.
Calm? How? When we are faced with the deaths of thousands. If those don't matter, Captain, why the hell am I still alive?
I'll not waste more lives than I have to.
You bastard! Oh, get off me! What the fuck are you doing? Ow! Shit! Lanz! Friedrich, what the fuck? Ow! What are you doing? Get fuck off me! Oh my god! Oh, you're all fucking hypocrites! The lot of you! Ah!
Should we gag him as well?
No. Leave it be. He knows what to be waiting for him back home.
Orders, sir.
Raimond.
How far off are we?
About 2 miles.
Engines running steady.
Yes, sir.
Get back to work. Lanz to the sound room. Friedrich, teach him the basics. We have work to do.
Big dial is for direction. You turn it, it shows the direction of the sound. If you hear anything, tell me the bearings. That's all you need.
Right.
Understand?
Not at all. I don't know. Charles should be sitting here.
But he's not. You are. No need to be scared of a few dials.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not afraid of this thing or any of the ways you can die a horrible death.
You're scared.
Damn right I'm scared. I'm fucking terrified that I'll die here. That I'll starve or drown or explode from the pressure of a fucking mine or wherever else you can die. I don't want to die here. I'm not surrounded by steel pipes and water. I hate the sea. Always fucking have. It's too cold, too salty.
Too salty.
Yes! I hate it. I hate all of that.
Then why did you join up?
I think I had a choice. I'm a sailor because I like the engines. I've always liked boats, even though I get seasick sometimes. But, see, it scares the hell out of me, to be honest. It's so deep, and who knows how far down it goes. I can't even swim. But boats, I understand them. U-boats, submarines are something else entirely. Does this look like a boat to you?
I prefer boats too. Better food, better cabins. I smoke more than once a day. Heaven.
Yeah, and a better chance of staying alive. I've heard the stories.
You sound like Charles.
Is that such a bad thing?
Perhaps not. but it will get you arrested alongside it. Then what use will you be?
Yeah, God. I want to survive, that's all. Not die here. Not in this godless metal box. My mother would want a body to bury. I promised her that, if nothing else. And then I got assigned to the U-boat division.
Friedrich!
I've got it handled. Anything else?
You'll do fine. Just listen and relay to me.
Adjust the target dial.
What?
The small one, to your left. Turn it slightly to stop the static.
Thank you.
Propellers sound like thunder. You won't miss it.
Right. So, if it's here?
140 degrees bearing. Lanz,
I don't want your apology.
I need you to understand what I'm trying to do.
I do. It's a noble cause. Foolish, too.
It's not.
Which one of us is tied down? Oh, it's not. It's still static.
Change the angle. Here. There's a switch. Better?
Yes. Why are you helping?
You shouldn't suffer because of me.
Charles,
Lanz, I need bearings.
120 degrees. Getting louder. Hard porn.
Fuck! You should have diverted course. Follow her. Sound room will turn to match her. New bearings?
85 degrees.
Louder or weaker?
Louder. Definitely louder.
Good. How far off is she?
1,500 meters, moving closer.
Engines half speed.
Yes, sir.
Engine slow. Keep her on course.
1,400 meters,
She's still moving too fast.
1,300.
Alright, we'll only get one shot at this. Flood tube 1!
Torpedo door 1 open.
1,100.
Prime these figures. Estimated enemy speed 22 knots. Range 700 meters. Direction 90 degrees. Time to target 38.9 seconds.
Torpedo 1 ready to fire.
Captain.
Friedrich?
900.
Right, Raimond, on my command. On 700.
Walther, you can still change your mind.
850.
Raimond, don't do this.
800.
It's time you can change this.
750.
Walther, please.
700.
Fire!
Raimond! What have you done?
Three, 2, 1, hit.
No!
Damn it!
What?
Speed was wrong. She's at 18 knots, not 22. And you're at the bows of the bridge.
Holy shit!
What's that? Calm yourselves. So I was right. She was carrying munitions.
Could it have been the boiler?
Not that far forward. Any sooner and we'd have missed her. God, she's sinking fast. Really fast. She's already listing.
Move over, let me.
What are they doing?
Panicking mostly. A lot of smoke on this one.
If there's shells, it's not too surprising. She'll go up in flames before she sinks.
I wouldn't be so sure. She's sinking fast. Gonna capsize soon, I bet.
What's wrong?
an eye on the periscope, would you? Lanz, want to turn?
No. No, sir.
Go on, son. And the boy becomes a man. Raimond lights.
Leaving me.
There's no shame in losing. You didn't see, but we nearly missed her. Hit her too far forward. And by the time we'd got the second tube loaded, she'd have been long gone on her merry way to England. Every delay, distraction, every attempt to stop this just ensured it. Makes you almost believe in fate, doesn't it?
It didn't have to end this way.
Oh, but it did. Can't change it now. Not for all of your prayers.
Say a prayer for them.
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord. Let perpetual light shine upon them. May they rest in peace. Amen.
How are you holding up? I bet that's the last clean thing there. What's it like? Believing in all that?
It's good. Knowing someone's on your side, no matter what. Hope, I suppose.
Hope. You're too kind for this type of work.
And that's a bad thing.
Perhaps not. We could all use some of that hope right about now.
Don't I know it?
It wasn't your fault.
May God forgive us all.
Eat up. It's disgusting. You will if you want to keep your teeth. Sugar for the sounds. There you go. Rotten.
Should we check the rest?
Don't want it to have infected the others. What?
Nothing.
Go on.
Was this right?
It's our duty.
Captain made that clear.
You'll get used to it.
Is he always like this?
Not all the time.
It's all.
He's doing his best.
Is he? Not to say, well,
Walter's a great captain.
but not a good man. You have to see.
Lanz, that's enough of that.
Don't you agree with Charles?
We can't think like him. We have our orders. We follow them. That's all. Understand? You can't hesitate. Not with a question like that.
Or run up by Charles.
Precisely.
I'm not sure that's such a threat anymore.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. Remember, in times of danger, those who panic die.
No one told me the danger would come from one of our own officers.
Charles thinks we have a choice, that we should get to choose. Who are we to decide? He thinks this is all so easy. But Charles's mercy is a dangerous game to play.
Thought you loved danger.
No, I don't. We're all in the same boat.
Trapped here with.
Why did you do it?
I had no choice.
You had every choice. Any moment you could have made a decision. A stand.
You're blaming me.
You pushed the button. Kaiser's perfect little soldier. Obedient, aren't you?
As every soldier should be.
I'm not a soldier, I'm a sailor.
Your aim proves otherwise, Lieutenant.
It's a hobby more than anything.
So modest. You're almost wasted here.
High praise.
You know I couldn't run Steffi without you.
Are we using that?
I like it.
Right.
Oh, lighten up. Would firing another torpedo make you happy?
Into the survivors.
Why not? We'll go to waste otherwise.
We should save it for the journey back.
What if I order you to?
I don't want to shed any more unnecessary blood today.
Don't think of it as blood. Think of it as good German lives saved. Back at port, we'll get a hero's welcome. You most of all. That'll just be the adrenaline.
I'm not a cadet. I've done this before. I know what adrenaline feels like, and this is not that. It doesn't make any sense. She's an American ship. They aren't even in the war. This would only provoke them, especially civilians. Germany can't afford to do this. Not now. Why would the Admiral even allow it? Walther. Did the Admiral allow it?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Raimond.
No! We'll be shot for this!
We?
I let it happen, didn't I?
You were just following orders.
Not an excuse. Did you even see who was on that deck? Women. Children.
Americans.
They're still just children! And you're reasoning that the Admiral said we could. When we get back to port, we'll be shot for this. Acting without orders. We're dead men walking.
It's a 50-50 chance. I think the Kaiser will love us for it.
Those odds are terrible.
Oh, I thought you were a gambling man.
The Americans will want our heads.
Not if the Kaiser gets there first.
Oh, well in that case...
No need to be insolent.
At least we won't live long enough for the Americans to hunt us down. Smart plan, Captain.
You followed my orders faithfully. You're making it sound like a crime.
Perhaps because it is one. Or at least feels like it.
The Kaiser will commend us for our duty. Get some rest. Eat. That's an order. Tomorrow you'll feel better. And then you'll see it my way.
What were you two whispering about? Counting how many bodies you could spot?
Shut up, Charles.
Well, still think it was all worth it?
It has to be.
That's not an answer.
It's necessary. For our survival. It's us or them. I chose us.
You let them die.
We had orders.
An excuse.
I had to.
You didn't.
I couldn't refuse.
I did. Why not you too? You could have said no. You could have done something. Anything. So was it worth it?
Don't ask me that.
Charles, lay off him.
Raimond!
It has to be. It has to be. Because if it's not, then what we've just done something unforgivable. And that's don't! Oh God. What have we done? What have we done?
You didn't have to push him so far.
He needed to understand.
Understand what?
How much blood is now on his hands?
On all of our hands. It's expected of us. We've all had to fight to become more violent than we're comfortable with.
There's a difference between good and bad violence.
Is there? It's all just violence. Whether it's for a good cause or not is completely irrelevant. In the end, people still get hurt.
Right, we've wasted too much time here. Start readying diving stations.
What about the survivors?
We have no room.
Get ready to dive. But sir, to your posts! Raimond, come on. No time for rest now. We're almost home.
Will you tell them? Or shall I?
Tell us what?
Are you feeling unwell? Someone take him to his cabin.
No, I'd like to hear what he has to say. Tell us.
Raimond.
There were no orders. No admiral. Nothing. It was all a lie.
Captain?
A battle shark. It's common enough. Get him to his cabin and have the medic look over him.
Why?
For honor. The Kaiser's personal commendation.
No orders. At all.
None.
Lanz, untie me.
What?
Untie me right this second.
Stay down.
Friedrich, calm yourself! If we have to suffer, so does he! You don't get to hide! Not from this!
Silence! If any other crew member hears a word of this, you'll join Charles. Is that clear? Is that clear? To work!
Do you know how many people were on board? No? About 2,000 passengers and crew. 2,000 people, maybe even more. And you have downed every last one. Do you reckon they'll survive long in these waters? Do you really think the Kaiser's praise is worth that much? All this for a fucking medal?
I'm doing what is right for Germany.
I'm sure you are. Congratulations. You've earned it.
What? What?
You can sense me. You like to watch. You're not running away, are you? Fuck! Oh, shit. Fuck.
For God's sake, someone clean up.
Worth it? Captain, I asked if it was worth it.
You got blood on my hand.
That's what happens when you punch someone.
Been punched before?
You might say that.
Oh?
Lanz. Last time we were at war.
I wouldn't have thought he had the guts to.
Oh, didn't like who I was hanging around with though, did you?
That was not the reason.
Oh, really? We all know what you got like after a few. It's only natural for crew to idolize officers.
Stop it!
Hey, let me just... You still have blood on your face.
In fact, I think Lanz has a better punch than you, sir.
That's enough now.
There's no honour, no God-given duty here, only you believe that. You live in a fantasy of your own making, and you drag us all with you. The reality of this, of war, however much you like to preach about it, it's just murder and orders. There's no glory, there's no winning. There's only who's left standing, and the metal pins to our chest from an officer who's never even seen battle. It's endless and terrifying, and if you think it isn't, then you are lying. But I suppose you never stopped doing that, did you?
You just don't know how to stop, do you? Such a shame. I suppose there's only one way to keep you quiet.
What's that?
Leave him.
What if he's...
Then he'll have got what he wanted. p.m. Clear bow shot at 700 meters. The G torpedo was at the angle 90 degrees. The shot struck the starboard side close behind the bridge. An extraordinarily large detonation, followed by a very strong cloud of smoke far beyond the front bomb. A second explosion followed that of the torpedo. Boiler, or cold, or powder. The structures above the site of the explosion and the breaches were torn apart, fire broke out, and smoke engulfed the sky. It appeared as if it would capsize in a short moment. Great confusion arose on board. The lifeboats were swung clear and some were lowered into the water. Many people must have lost their heads. Several boats, loaded with people, were rushed downwards. They hit the water bow or stern first and were filled at once. The sloped position meant fewer boats could be lowered. The ship blew off steam At the bow, the name Lusitania in gold letters became visible. The funnels were painted black, the stern flag not in place. Since it seemed the ship could only stay afloat for a short amount of time, we dove to 24 meters and went to sea. Nor could I have fired a second torpedo into that swarm of people who were trying to save themselves.